Alright, we are live. They're playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So, I think I've got everything set up. I just hope it works again. Alright, screen capture. The right screen here. Okay. Play. Hope for the best. Might as well just close that. Yeah, I just left it open, to be honest, actually. Yeah, whatever. Gonna have to run the command afterwards again anyway. Hello, Adrian Pansky. How are you doing? Alright, let's see where we left off. Save to. Oh, yes, we were on this. What is it called? Manon? Oh, yeah, it says right there, Manon. The water planet. And there were some kidnappings going on. We're trying to figure out the Sith maybe doing some kidnapping. And the Republic hiring a suspicious amount of mercenaries. But first, I should go back to my ship. See if we can bring along some people this time. Last time the game just wouldn't let me leave without any companions. Or like with any companions, just wouldn't let me leave. At the end of the stream last time I had some issues. The game was crashing and then wouldn't let me leave my ship. But hopefully, cross my fingers, we'll be good this time. And we can start investigating everything that's going on. Since there's quite a lot of suspicious activity. Oh, come on. Okay, is this one right away though? I don't think this is my... Camera's deactivated. Oh, okay. That is an interesting thing to know. Okay, yeah, so this is not our docking bay. Guess this is where the Sith are docking, and so this means if I go to a docking bay, I'm outside of the city, you know, the city security zone. So I can commit crimes out here. Not anymore, I mean, they're reactivated, but in the landing bays I can commit crimes if I need to. Like maybe killing some Sith, or doing what have you. But yeah, they've got some really cool medical supplies on this planet, and the Sith... Actually don't remember at all where my ship is. I could just teleport back. Private Sith docking bay, okay. You need security clearance for that. Maybe if I go there with, like... I don't know. My droid? Maybe you could hack the door, but probably not. It's probably a thing where you need the security clearance. This door's a dead end. Let's just do... speed. Okay. But yeah, so we can go... There's a Sith docking bay there that I could try to get into. We just need security clearance for that. This guy, what was he again? Exotic species for sale. I do have some Gizka. I don't want him to have all my Gizka, though. Why would you, yeah, I mean, why would you want animals? Cellcat, that little exposure to life from other planets, but our government hopes to change that. We're setting up a zoological compound for visitation by the public, hoping to stock it with non-offensive foreign creatures of all types. The problem right now is actually procuring the exotic species we need. Cellcat's import restrictions are quite prohibitive, to say the least. I have some... I don't know if I want to give up my Gizka. They're so cute. I use such a harsh word, off-worlder. Let us say that I'm interested in engaging in private trades. That is allowed according to our laws. Finding off-worlders that deal in such trades is most difficult. However, I have become quite desperate. I have some Gizka. Gizka, you speak of the small bipedal amphibians with overly high reproductive rate, correct? Oh no, I can't take those. Your mind made the mistake of purchasing a pair of such creatures several months ago. Within weeks, our storage facilities were nearly overrun. If you're in possession of such creatures, I hope you keep them separated. If not, I have my condolences. Are they just gonna keep multiplying? Is my ship just gonna be overrun by Gizka? I mean, I could, you know, force persuade him, I guess. But I kind of want to know what happens if I just keep the Gizka. If I'll just have a million Gizka and it'll just, as soon as I enter the ship, it'll just start lagging or something. Got this guy here. Well, let's see what he has to say about Otto. It's a trade and commerce, the Center for Trade and Commerce for all of Manan, indeed, for this entire sector. It's the only known source of colto in the galaxy, and thus one of its most important. The city was constructed by we Cellcast so that other races and cultures could experience the wonders that Manan has to offer. Alright, yeah, so colto is that, that healing thing that is really good. Manan is the homeworld of Cellcat. It is here that our races lived and thrived for uncounted millennia. With our valuable supply of colto, we have become an important player in the intergalactic politics. We've taken a neutral stance in the current galactic war between the Sith and the Republic, as we believe that violence is not a permanent solution. Is there any other way I can assist you? Let's see the inventory. Does he even sell colto? Okay, so he doesn't have colto. Nothing all that superb. This shape looks kind of like our ship. And it is our ship. I'll do something real quick. Alright, let's pick up some of our crew. Gizka are just happily bounding about. Lovely. Alright, so let's take... I don't know, I always like HK. And how about this guy, Jolie? Jolie seems like a cool fella. I feel like Jolie and HK will get along splendidly. Jolie seems supremely against violence. HK seems supremely for violence. So, you know, they're surely gonna get along. Powers. Let's see. Can you do stasis fields? Needs to be 15 for that. Da, da, da. So these are all dark side. Universal. Cancel first and second tier force powers activated on target. Okay, so that's only good against other Jedi. Light side stuff, I could do heal, that's probably the best bet here. Armor, Master Speed, Master Valor, I can't get these yet. Force Resistance, not all that great. Yeah, let's do heal. Oh, we'll actually get 2. So let's do Force Armor as well, maybe? Let's do armor. Or let's see, what do they recommend? Heal and destroy droid. Oh right, someone mentioned destroy droid previously. And so that one's like a really good one. So we'll do heal. And yeah, they're destroy droid. So I did get heal, right? Yeah. So apparently Destroy Droid is really good. It seems pretty situational though. Like of course I could use it on HK here and some droid. Oh, but I haven't really fought a lot of droid enemies. I feel like. So I don't know how useful that will be. But I should, let's see. Maybe see about giving him some stuff. Neural headband. Sure. Might as well equip a shield. Never know, maybe I'll use it. And yeah, we'll just leave him with one lightsaber. Okay. Even though he's joined your group, Jolie remains somewhat mysterious character. Maybe you should speak to him about why he chooses to come with you. Yeah, we'll speak to him.
Something on your mind, dude?
Oh wait, hold on. No. Wait, yes, no, it was Jolie. There was a quest line anyway that involved some character. I think that's partially why I had the idea of bringing Jolie in with me. There's a side quest for Jolie on this planet. So that's good.
You got yourself a fast little ship. I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Ulleran mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you want to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
If you don't want to answer, just say so.
How impatient can one person be? You must have driven your mother mad. All that gurgling and fussing. Babies are cute,
damn, man.
but annoying.
Just come at me like that.
You remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Did you annoy this person endlessly too?
Oh, very funny. Is it my fault that some people are so easily annoyed? Like impatient little children with blasters. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vix was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Joel, you're so grumpy. Yeah, he's a grumpy old man. But you can have some banter with him, I guess. Never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Is there supposed to be some... Does the story have a point, old man?
Does it have to have a point? I thought we were just talking about Andor. Something wrong with your attention span? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
As boring as a story?
You know, if you keep interrupting, it will take even longer. Have you no patience at all? How did you get as old as you are anyway? I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a
grumpy old man.
warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
How did you know?
Swirling force, remember? Jedi here. Granted, I was just interpreting the signs, but we get trained in that sort of thing, more or less. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am?
Classic young master shit.
Enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut.
Oh, is Andor's Padawan?
Those could have just been gurgling noises. No, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming.
That is
maybe Andor
pretty morbid.
Something sensitive
Okay,
on the way
laughing
down,
about
or
that.
just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship.
Probably not his Padawan. The way you said young boy, I thought maybe.
And the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
Quite a destiny, yeah. Why would I say that? And what does that have to do with you coming with me?
Well, hey, the chances may not be great, but when one has the opportunity to see something like that twice in a lifetime...
Damn, okay.
Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Okay, Jolene. You just want to see a spectacle. That's fair, to be honest. If I saw that once... I don't know if I'd want it, but I mean, I don't know. Would I want to see that again?
Yeah, I can't talk now. I've got to get this Kolto loaded up before my shift is over.
Alright, let's try to find that questline for Jolie. So it was it was like on the way to, it was like this old lady, maybe not that old. There was a lady on the way back from the cantina that I talked to. So we'll try to find her. She was human. Pretty sure if I remember right. But yeah, it was like on a veranda. There's a nice water backdrop. Kind of place looking like this, maybe. What's this? Signs. Okay. So let's look around, see if we can find her. Cause yeah, she mentioned that it was like Jolie's friend had gone missing or something like that. And she was the wife of Jolie's friend. I think that's what it was. Okay. Definitely not here. I mean, I could check the mission log as well if I can't find her. I don't know if the mission log will have any good clues, but better than nothing. Alora, that actually might be her.
Jolie,
Yes.
it is you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested.
Ooh.
The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Alright.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the
Got a
bottom
murder
of this
mystery.
Sunry, somehow.
Alright, so I have the courts. Suppose we'll have to find where the courts are. We got some diplomats, and did I just accidentally walk to the exact right spot? This kind of looks.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor.
Did I actually
But
get
the
it?
Sith are
Damn.
violent people who leave violence in
not.
their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly
I mean, if
call
it's on
6 against 3 a
Selkath,
fair
then-
fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
I'm aware of the Republic's indignation, however, witness reports clearly state your Republic soldiers were as willing to engage in violence as the Sith in this case. I mean, punish them both. If it's on Selkath, like, I wouldn't
They
take
were
either side.
provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Oh, that good defense. Taunts, yeah, not sufficient provocation in the eyes of this court. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. Exactly. Find both the Republic and the Sith to be equally at fault for this breach of peace. Yeah, that's fair. I should throw all parties involved into the Otto City jail, but since no Selkath were harmed in this conflict, I'll show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. The court is dismissed, though I warn you that further disturbances will not be viewed with such leniency. I mean, I think that's a fair case. Alright. Let's try talking to them. I'm Judge Shelkar, acting on behalf of the Shelkar government of Manon. It is my task to answer the needs of off-world citizens of both the Republic and the Sith Empire. If you have legitimate grievances with another party, then you should speak to me first. You should first, however, consult with the Republic Embassy before pressing formal charges. Is there something you wish to bring to my attention? I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry. That is acceptable, I believe. In Manon legal tradition, the defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove his innocence in court. This arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate and present evidence in the trial, and argue on behalf of the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe you could fulfill this role adequately.
Suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
So be it. You're now appointed arbiter in the case of Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. So how are we going to investigate? Do I have to... Okay, they're just going to give me the facts. I'll now inform you of the pertinent facts in this case. You have limited amount of time in which to investigate and organize... Okay, you have to investigate. Defense of your client. I advise you to use it wisely. Sunry was seen leaving a hotel leaving behind a dead Seth woman, Alasa Huros. He was charged with murder and is being held in the Otto City prison facilities. Due to his crippled witness claimed to have seen the killing and are being detained at the hotel in question, pending the trial. The manager of the hotel has been informed of your appointment. Alasa was found dead of a blast wound, an incriminating Republic medal clutched in her hand. This information, which has been uploaded to your database, it would be wise to review all the information. You may question Sunry or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry. I believe it will take some time. Take some doing to absolve him
Yes,
of
but it
guilt.
almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You may also interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea of the pertinent factors in this case. Since this is all your first case, and you're an offerer, I feel compelled to add good luck as my final missive. Okay, so a lot going on there. Data pad. I don't know if that's the data pattern. Whatever. Okay, so she was found dead with a blast wound with an incriminating Republic medal clutched in her hand. So she had a Republic medal in her hand? Okay. Seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman. He's been charged and being held due to his crippled status. He's being held kept in a solitary holding cell. Okay, why is he crippled? Okay. Okay. Let's talk to the other ones. I suppose I must spend some time talking to you since you're here in official capacity. What do you need? What do you think of Sunry? He was a Republic soldier, a hero even. Oh, so the assumption would be she took the Republic medal from him. Do you think his Republic masters would let someone so valuable go so easily? I think not. I think Sunry maintains his contacts with the Republic and seeks to escalate the situation here. You're here for the Pazak World Championship? You'll be sorely disappointed. My skill in Pazak is horrendous. I've only played... I haven't played a lot, but, you know, the time I did play, I lost just about 1,500 credits. I lost all my money. Just about. And I just kept playing until I won one time, and then I was like, oh man, I can't do this anymore. I'm terrible at Bazak. I find this case to be fairly straightforward. He's from the Republic, lost from the Sith. The great empires battling out, live out their conflict through their means too. Is that all? Okay. So Sunry is a soldier. Republic soldier. Since he's been designated arbiter. But he's... Okay, so he's like a crippled Republic soldier who, for some reason, supposedly, killed this Sith woman, and then left the hotel. There were witnesses, and then she was dead, and she's clutching a Republic medal. Highly regarded by your people, he's admired by your people here on the Con, and he even seems to maintain some sort of relation. Or, so he's an ex-soldier, sorry. He's capable as some of the Republic citizens still believe him to be. He's certainly capable of actions that would result in this murder. Well, I have often wondered, if Sunry were so innocent, why was he seen fleeing? Why would he have been running if he had not committed the crime himself, or was at least aware of what had occurred? This game seems fairly simple and obvious. If the Republic types stick together, however, I assume you will go to lengths to defend them. Okay, so he was running away. Very stacked against him, dang. Both are at fault. Republics in the past for laying foundations upon the Sith Empire grew, and the Sith now obviously for starting the war. No matter the wrong that had been done in the past, Sith now have no cause for renewing hostilities. Almost seems as if they just want to conquer everything. Because they do. I believe the Republic has every right to defend itself and drive the Sith back where they came from. Fortunately for them, and perhaps for us, they do not seem to be doing too good of a job of it. Anything else you wanted to know? Okay. Yeah, evidence heavily stacked against him at this point. The only... I still think her clutching a Republic medal is kind of weird, and then I'm kind of confused on how he's crippled. Was a great warrior in his time. He fought for the Republic against Sith aggression and proved valorous. I have great respect for his accomplishments and find it tragic to find himself in his current position. If the Republic had more individuals like him, I do not believe the Sith would be so great a problem for your people. Is there anything suspicious? I find it questionable that a man with such a reputable past as Sunry would murder a Sith woman, especially not from behind. Ooh, okay, so shot from behind as well then. But knowing the Sith, there's probably some deception involved. They seek to do the same thing to us here. There's been so much pressure by the Sith on our government, and even on the judges themselves, to deliver a guilty verdict in this case. Oh? But the letter of the law is absolute and will not compromise Sith power games. Okay. So that is pretty suspicious. The Sith are heavily pushing for the case to be done with, and she was shot from behind, which, I don't know, isn't necessarily the most, well, I don't know. I find the idea that some half-human cripple could murder someone as obviously confident as a Sith logic questionable at best. Okay. How crippled is he? He can barely walk. Killed a warrior, Sith warrior, preposterous. But it wouldn't have passed the Republic to try and arrange such circumstances to see death. The Sith are much more straightforward about their intentions. I don't know the reason for the metal clutch in it either, but it may have been that she fought them off even as she died. I think this may be the work of some Republic conspiracy, and I'm not afraid to say so. The only means I have of hurting the Republic is through Sunry, then so be it. Interesting. I think the Republic is an institution in sore need of change. It has gone on too long, and the Sith are a fresh wind of change blowing across the galaxy. I don't believe in the false stories of the evils of the Sith Empire. They're nothing compared to the oppression and stagnation that the Republic represents at its core. If I was given the power to decide, Manon would join the Sith, forcing the Republic to accept the new face of the future. But sadly, it would appear that I am wiser, more far-sighted than my immediate superiors. I'm relegated to civil judicial matters. I'll judge this case, and I'll find Sunry as guilty as he's charged to be.
So nice to meet an impartial judge for a change.
Partiality is one thing, blindness is another entirely.
You said it, not I.
Are you finished? Okay. See, can we talk to the diplomat?
I'm sick of hearing
Hello,
about
JMC.
Manon's neutrality. It sounds like a coward's excuse not to fight, if you ask me.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. But, like, why would you want to fight in a war you don't care about?
One
You're
day
just
soon,
hella
the
JMC.
Selkath will pay for the indignities they have inflicted on the Sith.
Dang, okay, wait, the Republic was the one that was saying they seem like cowards? Okay. Here's Super Songmaster win the championship too. Ugh. I can't. Kazak has scarred me. I can't play that game ever again without thinking of all the money I've lost. Alright, so where is this hotel? And where's the prison? Think of the money you can win instead? Okay, well, here's the prison. That's good. Okay, talk with him. Find the door unlocked. If you wish to begin your trial, you must request for the warden, which shall then be passed on to the judges. Okay. Well, let's talk with him. Think of the money you can win instead.
Jolie,
Yeah.
what are you doing here? Laura sent me, Summary. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
I thought there was witnesses. Actually. Yeah, what is that, phrase? 90% of gamblers just quit before they win? Talk to the other guy in the cell too? Okay. Alright, let's go over the evidence.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Eliza there that night, but it's not what
Romeo
you think.
Juliet.
I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. When I turned Eliza into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Eliza was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a
I
Sith
do not see your
warrior
hands
at close
shaking
quarters?
at
I
all,
ask
to be
you.
honest.
Further, they say they found my heroes cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
He kind of just sounds more suspicious now. Like, I thought talking with him would make me think, oh, this guy definitely didn't do it. But the way he said everything just made him sound more suspicious somehow.
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Cellcath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy.
Okay, you
Anything
just
else
said
I
there
can help
weren't
you with?
witnesses. And now
I
he's
want
like,
my
oh, there's
arbiter
witnesses
to
at the
be
hotel.
well prepared before. Go ahead, ask.
Hello, David. How are you doing? Judge said that you left after the
How
shot
would
was
they
fired.
know? They weren't there.
There were
Some of
witnesses,
the
man.
witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
Okay. He just keeps sounding more and more suspicious. But okay.
Once you... When I get out of here, you're dead.
Damn,
I'll
okay.
gut your
Really
fishy
hates
little
these
corpse,
fish
cut off
people.
your head and bathe in your blood.
Damn, that's graphic. Was that all you wanted? Was that the... You want me to talk to the other guy in the cell? That guy? You just want me to hear that guy? Okay. Alright, let's check the hotel. I have no clue where a hotel is, though. I, like, accidentally wandered into the prisoner. I don't see how that'll happen more than once. I'm gonna have to look around. Or I could just look at the map, but that's boring. I'm gonna walk around, see what's up. Are the most graphic lines of dialogue in this game? Really? I mean, it was pretty graphic and, you know, visceral. Alright, yeah. No entrances here in the cantina.
Ready.
Prison is there. And this is back to West Central. What do we got here? So there's a door. Okay, that is that. There's some signs here, but they don't lead to anything, as far as I can tell. Oh, there's some stuff back here that I don't think I've checked out. East Central Courtyard? I don't think I've been there. Okay, lots of soldiers. Ooh.
Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Is there gonna be
Save
another
your
fight?
empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun
The Sith
itself.
are so much more drippy than the
Galactic
Republic.
senators
What
will
are the...
collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris.
My god, the
Malak could do
Republic's
the same
outfits
to the
are
core world.
horrendous.
Wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
I don't want to be part of the Republic. Kodor Air is a low point for the Republic? I mean, these uniforms are... Oh man, there are an eyesore. Oh my god, what are these ketchup and mustard colors? And these helmets? I mean, I know the good guys in Star Wars often have a problem of looking stupid. Like in the original trilogy, the Rebels, they have fucking stupid looking helmets as well. They kind of look like biking. Republic uniforms are inspired by Rebel fleet troopers, yeah. Ugh, disgusting. But yeah, the helmets with a shady Rhodian. Why is his name Shady Rodian? Why do you bother me, human? I don't want to speak to you. But yeah, just for that uniform, I'd rather be part of the Sith. Bad guys always have way better outfits. It's really an issue. Honestly. Why is that? Why is it always that the bad guys have the way cooler outfits? The good guys always look so lame. You know, it's really hard rooting for the good guys when they look fucking dumb. And, it's just the case almost everywhere. The bad guys just look way better. I don't know, man. Maybe I should just do a bad guy playthrough just for the outfits. Galaxy's pretty bleak in the KOTOR world being ran by the Sith. I mean, at least they've got some, they've got some nice blinged out outfits. You know, they're really brightening the world up with those shiny armors. Just want to ask a few questions. I'm here to give knowledge. Do business with me or leave business. No. No. No, fine, I'll leave. I can't do Berserk. Peace courtyard over there. Let's check out this area first. See if maybe there's a hotel or something. Droids. Nothing really that way. Visitor's Hotel. Okay, found it. Nice. You like the Republic diplomat uniform more than the Sith one? I'm trying to remember what the Republic one looked like, but yeah, the Sith diplomat uniform is pretty bland. You know, it's just a completely gray outfit, which, you know, it's a clean fit, but you know, it only really looks, you know, it's like kind of like the Moff outfits from the original trilogy. They look clean and all that, but they're, you know, a bit sterile and boring.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you, and I guess I gotta...
Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Could it have gone off after you left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
I could just force him to testify that.
What do you want to...
Or with the witnesses in
There
the
were
hotel?
only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally, I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about
More
him other
fucking
than that.
Pazak.
Anything else you want to know?
God damn, it's everywhere. Gotta burn the galaxy down to get rid of this game. Notice this guy is the same voice actor as Ricard back on Dantooine. I did not notice. I honestly probably will never notice voice actors being the same. Generally. except in like specific circumstances where the voice sounds really nice. Or it's like pretty unique.
Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
They're fucking... Is that what you're trying to say? No. What? I mean, that can't be right. You have to play Pizarre to complete Code Swords and boss battle? Okay. I mean, if that's true, I'll have... I'm gonna struggle a lot, and I'm terrified for the day that... for when that comes. It might take a couple streams of save scumming. Just, like, 4 streams straight, just save scumming. But we'll do it. We'll manage. And, I'll just hope and pray that I don't get addicted to gambling, I guess. Alright. Let's see if we can find this fucking degenerate Pizak player. Wait, was it the shit? No, right. It's in here. Alright, this is this shady.
You here to see me about the
shady
murder too?
Pizak,
I told the damn fish
dirty,
everything I knew.
degenerate Pizak
What more do you
player.
all want from me? Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel too. Going to Elassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
Damn, so they were fucking. He made it seem like it was just some, you know, classic intelligence sharing, but they were getting it on.
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Ooh.
Well, Elassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Oh. Interesting. I feel like if I do force persuade or, like, bribe him, you know, that'll come out in the court case. Let's try to be good and honest people.
I didn't see it. You know, I think I could trust you. Well, one time, I saw Elassa coming in wearing this big cloak.
Just have to
I
lie
was on
about
my
it
way to my room,
in
and
court.
she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Elassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
Only comes out if the Sith can prove it, yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe they can. Okay, so she was probably a Sith or Dark Jedi. That is interesting. And really, like, yeah, some old cripple ex-war veteran killing her with a blaster is very unlikely then.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Oh, right, dark side points. Because it did kind of force him to confess. Joely's gonna have a conniption about this, isn't he? No, he's not gonna say anything? Really? Okay.
Got something on your mind? What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunray
I mean,
for
you
20
just
years doesn't mean he's not a
doesn't really
friend.
seem like anyone would
Man
want to
could
be
have
your
changed a
friend, to
lot
be
in that
honest.
span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunray I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
Monkey lizard. Okay. Alright, well that is a good thing to know, that she was possibly a dark Jedi, so him being able to kill her is pretty suspect. Now, Gloopor, what do you got to say? Gloopor, I have no reason not to say. Gloopor, tell everything about murder, everything about Sith Lady's room. What did you see? Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear anything about her room. Gloopor, I have no reason to go into the room. No one paid Gloopor to do it. Yes. How you know someone paid Gloopor? Well, Sith came up to Gloopor after murder, before Selkath arrived. He said he'd give Gloopor good money if Gloopor put into Sith's hand. Gloopor good, Gloopor plant evidence and leave no trace. But Gloopor not recognize Sith men anyway. Gloopor not recognize humans very well. No use to Selkath, so not bother tell them. Well, that and the Sith men say he killed Gloopor if Gloopor speaks up. Oh no. Gloopor thinks he can't talk more right now. Gloopor feels the need to lie down. Maybe just stay here. Oh, Gloopor. He seems like such a sweet guy. Gloopor been locked in this room for days. Gloopor thinks rather poor insight to think he knows something. Alright. Gloopor seems like a very sweet fella. And we've found out now. Ooh.
Ready.
I mean, there's.
Affirmative. Unsuccessful attempt.
Okay, there's no like evidence in here. I thought there was gonna be like, this was gonna be the oh shoot. I thought it was gonna be like the murder room, and I could break in and sneak. Okay, come on, load back in. Find some nice evidence, but no, apparently not. Where is the murder scene though? It's probably that room, maybe. But this one you just can't go into. Alright, well, we found some circumstantial stuff. Okay, come on.
Yes?
Nothing really. Oh?
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunray murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunray and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
Think so, kinda. Yeah. She's trying to turn him, he's trying to turn her. They get all lovey-dovey.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
They just give it to me?
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truth in this murder.
Mysterious man just wants to play Bazak with me? Oh. If that was what it was, I would have had to find a way to kill him. Can I kill just random civilians? Probably not.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As
Oh,
the
the
official
Republic
representative
embassy's
of
right
the
here?
Republic
Okay.
Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the
it's a
Republic
terrible
should they
outfit.
require aid.
There are opportunities, okay.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
That's one possibility.
If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else?
Why are they loading so much Kolto? I mean, that's obvious, they're in a war.
Kolto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage.
So I need to somehow figure out a nefarious way to get to sneak in to both embassies. I mean, I could... The Republic one I could probably just walk into. I mean, it's an embassy, I'm part of the Republic. Oh, dang it.
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank you.
Alright, so... How to enter the embassy in an illegal way. Or maybe a back door? This way? Probably not. Well, this is also a new area, so we can check out some more stuff. Maybe some more clues will pop up. Ooh.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street. Hiding behind the Selkath laws. Typical Republic cowards.
I mean, you're also trying to hide behind the laws. You're just letting me pass when I'd say, oh, no, that's not a law. Alright, these are just regular Selkath. These are just regular soldiers. Okay. Okay.
Master?
Soldiers here. A door. Two. What is going on over here? Swoop registration. Might as well take a little break for some leisure activity. offer here, spectator, or will you be entering the swoop field as a contender? Interest in racing. Racers, regardless of professional status, we're trying to maintain a full field of competitors. Of course, with the destruction of Terrace, we're in a bit of a rebuilding phase. Our sector champion was one of the casualties there. Oh no. I'd like to sign on as racer. Welcome to career skill here, regardless of experience. Okay, 100 credits is officially paid for each time segment made. This amount will be due before each race. I'm ready to race. Very close to mine. Now let's look at who you're timed against. Okay. 2382. Okay. We can do that. And now, Swoop Racing fans, we have a race about to commence. Show your respect to the newcomer challenges Queedle for round 1 placing. I should have saved. Do I even remember how to do this? Shoot. This is a nice looking track here. Yeah. Ah, I did that bad. Okay. Well, that was a free race anyway. Warm-up round. I suppose. Everyone's laughing at me. I'm embarrassed as heck, but we're gonna go another round right away. Just first, go ahead and do a quick save. Alright, let's do this. Doesn't pay as well as Tatooine. Well, still pay. Something is better than nothing. Oh my god. The heck? I feel like I used to be better. Wait, what's going on? Oh no. No, what am I doing? Damn, this is a long cutscene here. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I have to go faster than this, though. It's gonna be pretty tough. Sub 22 to win the swoop title I'm on. We got it that time. Sub 22 is pretty hard. 500 credits. Alright. Let's do another save real quick. Ready to race. 23, 25. Okay, wait, is it not a thing where each race you have to go faster than the time you set previously? Doesn't it get like a 22 something? Alright. I've hit my stride here, I guess. Definitely doesn't pay as well as Tatooine, I suppose, but it's still pretty decent. Oh damn, 2,000? Okay. Let's just go right away. Oh wait. Where is he? The Racer's Lounge to the east. Okay. 2,000 is pretty good. I guess is probably the Racer's Lounge? Maybe not. Got a bunch of war droids here. Oh, this is the embassy here.
I know you. You're the arbiter in the murder trial. Elasa was a friend of mine. If there's any justice in the galaxy, they'll feed sunray to the Phyrexians. Shouldn't you be preparing for the trial? What are you doing here?
I'm swoop racing.
You can ask, but I don't...
Do you know? Yeah, he knows about it. What?
Who knows? Some scheming plot, no doubt. Hopefully the Selkath uncover it and ban the Republic from the planet. Is there anything else?
Okay, he's not gonna give me any clues on how to investigate it.
I haven't the faintest... Is there... I know he'd already be tried, convicted, and executed if the Selkath knew... Is there...
Damn, okay. Is there anything else? Oh, what? Back where? Oh, right here. Alright. Yeah, big ugly Huckta Jax. Yeah, you come talk to me. I got something to say to you, little racer. Huckta Jax doesn't like how fast you go. I told you once already, you know, I want you to remember, you don't win the sector champion spot. If you do, there'll be trouble. I will race, and I will win. Then you and Huckta are gonna have a problem. I promise you that. You was warned. Okay, what is going on with this? Going back to this, and where am I? Okay, well, I will race. I don't know why it like teleports me all the way back here though.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Ooh, what's going on here?
Sorry, but you're too late to recruit me. I've just hired on with the Sith.
No, you haven't.
Of course, if the Republic has a better offer.
Wait, what? No, he hasn't. She just said he had ties to the Republic. What?
And why are you bothering me? I'm here on Manan to find work as a mercenary. I'm not here.
What the heck is going on? Why is this? Where am I now? This is the racer place. Alright. Ready to race. 2250. Alright, let's do this. You can beat a 2250. Like I had a really slow start there. Oh, dang it. That's gonna ruin it. Yeah. Shoot. Alright, let's try again. Am I starting a lot slower than I was before? Oh, come on, I missed all of those. That was better, but I missed way too many of the boost pads. Come on, this is just the I just need to beat this race, and then I can keep on doing my investigation. Let's go again. Oh my god, I'm missing so many. I missed so many. And oh goodness. And I know I beat the 2250 before. I guess that Huck to Jax really shivered me timbers. We can do this. Oh my god. The Gamorreans all talk. I mean, somehow he isn't all talk and has somehow scared me to my soul. And all of a sudden, I'm doing like 2 seconds worse than usual. Or I say usual, but like I was doing so well. And all of a sudden, like I beat that 2250 like 3 times. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, my cat. Yeah, she could for sure handle it. Oh, I was so close there. At this point, I'm probably spending more than I'm gonna end up earning in this race. Not quite. I mean, but it is still more than I was prepared to spend. Oh, come on. No. Oh. What is happening? Where's my mojo? I'm really not great under pressure. Come on, we can do this. I don't want to spend more credits than I end up winning. I have not kept track at all. How many credits I've spent, but I think it's definitely at like 1,000 at this point. Oh, I missed the boost pad there. Man, I missed that one as well. I can win the lost credits back in Pizak. I'll lose even more credits in Pizak. Luckily, this is a fun minigame, so I don't mind doing it over and over again. Like, this is the type of, like, mobile game I would play back in the day. So. Ooh, I almost hit that. Oh, God. I could not have been going much faster than that. 2250 is tough. But yeah, like a little racing game like this would have been, I definitely would have played all the time back in the day. I think I got off to an even later start that time. Ah. If you have to, you can run a practice run for free until you master it. Nah, that's all good. I have a lot of money. I don't, you know, can't rely on saves coming or, you know. Sometimes you just gotta play the game. Shift through it, just increases watching. Shift the wrong timer, shift the left side right. So that's it. Yeah, but the shifting thing, you just like, when it gets to red, you just hit, like I've just been spamming the shift button. Ah. Oof. That was close. Yep. Alright. 2250 is a tight time. Oh, I missed all of them there. I feel like I'm not getting better. No, I'm getting a little bit better. I was getting like 24s before. At this point, I'm probably losing money. Unless the reward's like 10k. Oh, what? I feel like I hit like everything there. I was 4 seconds off there, wasn't I? Yeah, I had 2254. Reward's 5k, I think, yeah, that's what I thought. Damn, I was 4 seconds off. Or, like, I don't know what it's measured in, but, you know, the last one, 4. There were a couple that I missed, like 1 or 2 that I like just barely missed on that last run. So you have to. Ooh, if I hadn't hit, if I hit one more booster there, I probably could have beat it. And not hit a Buyu. I don't know how to pronounce it. And I am just running this. I think I've been doing this like 10 minutes straight. I could definitely do this like hours and hours long. Ooh, 5 seconds off. Alright, it's doable. It's doable. We're getting better. I feel like as soon as I said that, though, I'm gonna start getting 24s again. But we'll see. But it is definitely doable. On that one, I missed like quite a few. I was like close to hitting the accelerators quite a few times there. Yeah, how do you pronounce the Buyu? Buyu? Oh, it's so close to the accelerator there. Damn, I cursed myself there, jinxed myself. I said as soon as I said that, I'm gonna get a 24, and then the next run I get 24. That's quite the prediction I had for myself there. Alright, we're going again and again. We got this. Come on. Hit. Oh, there were like 4 that I missed. Like, just barely. Come on, I gotta get it someday. I don't want to just be doing this for hours on stream. Let's see. Is there something else I can talk about? Well, I was reading a book at work last couple days, and you know, people, when you're reading a book in public, I guess people ask you, "What are you reading?" I'm gonna lose this run. Right? Like when you're on your phone, even if you are reading something, people don't, you know, aren't gonna ask you, "What are you doing?" So, you know, it's a nice conversation starter. That on its own is reason enough to, you know, read on a book rather than being on your phone. Just because people will ask you, what you're doing. I mean, you know, at work, you know, customer will come up, and I'll have to close the book and then talk to them, so, you know, it's... I don't think if I was just in a park reading, someone would walk up and ask me what I was reading, but whatever. Reason enough to, you know, read instead of being on my phone. Just, you know, have a nice conversation topic. But anyway, so, you know, I get asked quite a lot what I'm reading. And then one time was this old guy, friendly old guy, that asked, and talked for a good while. I was talking about what I was reading, and just hit one more. And yeah, so it was this book about the one I was reading was how the internet happened, from Netscape to iPhone. So I was like, oh, that's super cool. I was like, yeah, it's talking about, like, I think it was talking about the information superhighway at the time, and it was like, oh, I remember that, when all that was going down, and, you know, we had a good talk about Netscape and stuff. You know, he knew a lot about it, and then he was like, and then I mentioned other, or I think they were talking about the iPod at the part I was reading. He was like, oh yeah, Steve Jobs. Yeah, you gotta read the autobiography for Steve Jobs. And they also mentioned this book that Bill Gates wrote, The Road Ahead, which the book I was reading actually talked about as well, where the first printing of the book, there were like 100-something mentions of the information superhighway and like 30 or 40 mentions of the internet. The main difference between the internet and the information superhighway is basically information superhighway was meant to be browsing basically from the TV. The internet was from the computer. And then they reprinted the book, and then in the reprinting, it mentioned the internet like 100 and whatever times, and the information superhighway only like 30-something times. That was also pretty interesting. But yeah, so he was like, you know, we were talking, and I was like, you know, you gotta read the Steve Jobs autobiography by Walter Isaacson. I was like, Oh yeah, I mean, I just get books from the library, so like I can see if they have it at the library. But he was like, "Oh no, I've got a copy. I'll give it to you." I was like, I mean, sure, thanks. I'd appreciate it, but you know, I can also just they probably have it at the library. I didn't say all that, but you know, he was real friendly. He's kind of excited about it. I think he was, you know, just enjoyed the fact that someone from the, you know, younger generation, the youth, are, you know, staying studious and staying interested in books. So he was pretty, I guess, maybe he was just excited about that. And yeah, and then like the next day, he came to work, to my work. He didn't, you know, didn't come in for anything. He just came to hand me the book. Gave it to me, told me, oh, I bought another copy for myself. I also ordered The Road Ahead online for $9 for you. It's like, oh, dude, thanks, man. I mean, you know, I do appreciate it. It was very nice. Very nice old guy. I don't know his name, actually. No, wait. I do know his name. He has the same name as me. Not last name, but, you know, first name's the same as mine. So that was also kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. It's always sometimes interesting talking to, you know, old people. I'd highly recommend the book Cash Flow Quadrant. Okay, I'll check it out. At some point, yeah. I mean, usually what I do is, like, I volunteer at a library. I'll go to the library, and then before or after I volunteer, I'll check out a couple books. So this time I checked out this one book about the ocean and how our, you know, knowledge about it is changing, and then another book about a positive book about the environment and how we're doing, you know, we are kind of doing, in some ways, a good job at solving it, which is always nice. Wait, I'll see about reading Cash Flow Quadrant. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Sometimes, you know, old people, they've got wild stuff going on back in the past. One lady that came in recently, I was talking with her, and she mentioned that she was one of the first Americans to go to Russia after like they opened their borders at, oh man, too short, after the Soviet Union. Which, I mean, no, Americans did go during the Soviet Union as well. I don't remember exactly what the story was. Basically, she was one of the, no, not really, but, you know, she got to go during, she was like a librarian at a university, and they were sending some teachers and stuff to Russia to rewrite the textbooks about like Russian history, and she got to be one of the, and then she like petitioned the school to be able to go as well, and so she was able to go to Russia like right after, one of the first people to be able to go, one of the first like Americans to be able to go there, and apparently she has like footage on VHS that she's thinking about, that she wants to like back up and convert. That's kind of crazy and awesome. I kind of want to offer, I don't know, maybe next time she comes in, I'll ask her if I could help her out with converting it. I feel like that would be so cool. And then I could have like pretty unique footage of post-Soviet Russia. I mean, you know, she'd probably, you know, if I helped her with it, I'd probably copy like an MP4 or something myself as well. I think she would mind. Oh, come on. Damn, I've gotten so close. I've been like, what, I don't know, I think it's 22 seconds, and then like, what is the second part? Milliseconds? That's perfect. I'm like, I've been 2 milliseconds off? If I... Alright, I'm gonna give myself 10 more tries. So this is try 10. Missed the last couple there. Alright, that was try 10. If I don't get it in these last couple tries, I'm gonna be severely disappointed in myself. I've definitely wasted a shitload of cash at this point. But yeah, you know, always good to talk to people. You never know what kind of crazy stuff they've been up to. You know, everyone's got some pretty cool and unique lives. We're so close. Or a lot of people do. Alright, that was 9. It's starting to get to me. Try 8. Or countdown, I guess this would be. Oh, fuck. Started slow as hell there. I'm so close. I just need to hit like 1 or 2 more boosters, and I'd have it in the bag. But I like every single run I miss like a booster, just barely. I feel like. All right. Number 7. Come on, that is so close. Dude, 2250 is hard to beat. Like 2 milliseconds off. That's the second time. Is this a possible number to beat? Surely it is. I mean, I know I'm not racing perfectly here, but man, it is a difficult one. Oh, I missed one. Oh no. Yeah, this one's a bust. Oh my god. The most boost pads, yeah. That's probably my worst run ever. That was 5? That was either 6 or 5. I lost track. I think that was 5. Only 4 tries left. Come on, please. Also, what is a cash flow quadrant about? Most of the books I've been reading have been like tech or tech. A lot have been tech related. Oh, come on. I hit the Booyoo at the very end there. If I had not hit that Booyoo at the end. Oh, that is tragic. Come on. Alright. 3 left. At least I do know it's possible, and that I can do it if I had just avoided the buoy, which I didn't see at all, to be honest. I was going so fast I could not see it. Oh my god, that took so many tries. Whew, I did it. Oh, I'm so satisfied. Oh my god. I'm a spectacular racer. Hell yeah. Only 5,000 credits are all that, but we did it. Whew. The sector champion, hell yeah, brother. Oh my god, that took way too much effort. Oh my goodness. Okay, what was I doing beforehand? Right, I was trying to find a way to secretly sneak into the Sith and Republic embassies. Talk to the Gamoran? Okay. Yeah, we gotta rub it in his face. I mean, it only took us, what, 50 tries? Hooker says you earned a big enemy. Should have lost when you was told to lose. Now something's gotta be done. Not here. Cell-cap cameras are watching. Eyes too smart for that. I get you when you least expect. You just wait. I mean, he might be a terrifying assassin. You know, you gotta watch my back. Sleep with one eye open.
What do you want? I don't waste time with fans. So if this is about an auto wait, no. You're the new sector champion, aren't you? You're really cutting into my profits. What do you want? Don't get snippy with me. I have legions of adoring fans that would rather have my time.
Why?
Legions!
Okay.
I know that if you do absolutely anything wrong, you get locked up. Seems like finding criminals is a great way to bring in the credits. I'm surprised they even let us race. Wouldn't want the crowds to get too excited. Excitement makes people unpredictable or something. Don't.
Alright. Xenon. Alright, yeah, we don't need to do more with the swoop racing people unless they know. I mean, I don't think they know a way to sneakily get into the Sith or Republic bases.
Sorry, but you're too late to recruit me. I've just I don't have time to...
Okay. Oh, what? Alright, does the teleportations happen again? If I go back to her. Okay. No. Alright. Mercenaries a no-go. Travelers, probably not either. Can't really...
Back off, Republic dog. You could back off, Republic dog. You couldn't... Hey, you working for the Republic? You look like a
Your taunts are nothing to me. There's no emotion. There's peace.
Think you can impress me by spouting a bunch of Jedi garbage? If it wasn't for the Selkath neutrality laws, I'd add your name to the list of Jedi.
Don't she's kill a Jedi.
Hey, you work... You think...
I don't think it would be wise to try to kill him here. Especially with Selkath witnesses right there. Am I good with math? I'm decent. I haven't done math in a while though. Like, I was good at math in school, but I haven't really done much since then. You can crack the encryption code at the Republic base to make a passkey to break into the Sith base. Encryption code back at the Republic base. Alright, I can try that. If I remember at all where the Republic base was. Sith soldiers. General store. Cleaning droids. Security droids. What? Oh, somehow I ended up back at the hotel. But isn't this... I do not remember at all where anything is. Easiest way is to just take the shuttle, okay. Well, let's try to break the encryption first. Fuck it is. Oh, I've just come back to here. Everything kind of looks the same here. That's the general. Is it over here, maybe? No. It's back the way it came. So I think it's like over this way. There it is. Some encryption?
Welcome to Manan. Oh, of course. An ancient and... well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that... We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back. It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manon. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
Okay.
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very good. It is a very intelligent and skilled individual who can crack the matrices of a Sith encryption system.
Might have been a mistake.
But there is one last method you should know about, in case all of the Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar. Visiting Sith masters use this bay to land. The luckless, the Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware, here's a pass card. You can choose whichever of the methods you...
I'll decrypt.
Good choice. We've been working at that for a while. I wish you luck in your...
Okay, let's try to do this. I don't think I'm that smart, but try it. Wait, what? Single short cryptic message. Huh? How do I do the decryption? Oh, go inside.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number. Most are simple, but the final 2 well, the second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix.
Oh, no.
I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is, since Roland said...
No. Oh no. Am I smart enough for this? We'll see. Oh, what? Okay, terminal sequence 1, 2, 4, 7, 11, 16. I mean, that's 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, so it's 22. 21, 18, 16, 15, 15, 16. Okay. Between those two is something else suggests license to the Republic. Find some evidence. Okay. I was planning to do that as well. Do I have any slices though? Yeah, I have computer spikes. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I have no clue what this one could be. I mean, could be going back up, so it could be 18. But yeah, it's minus 3, minus 2. Oh, wait, minus 3, I mean, I don't know. Could be like minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, minus 0, plus 1, plus 2. I mean, that seems simple though. Okay, so it's, yeah, just multiple to 2. 1 times 2 is 2, so 32 times 2 is 64. That's just dividing by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. Exponential, okay. Wait, what? One to the power of anything would be 1. So I don't know why it's starting at 1. I think on 32. Times 6 is... Let's wait for this to work. What? 132, 64, and 25. Answers are 1, 3, 6, or 9. I don't see anything that these numbers have in common. Or how you would get from 1 to 32. Am I... what? Am I thinking of exponential wrong? What does exponential mean? Yeah, 1 with an exponent of 1 would be just, or, you know, 1 with any exponent would still just be 1. So, I mean... Let's think. Okay. 32. Let's see. I mean, what's... Is there any, like... I honestly cannot think of anything. I could do 1 squared is 1, and then the square root of 32 is... No, 6 would be 36, and 5 is 25. Is there no square root for 32? 81 is 9, 64 is... I can't think of that one. 25 is 5. Nothing. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard on the exponential side of things? But I don't see anything that these numbers have in common. I don't see any way to go from 1 to 32 using exponents, or to go from 81 to 64. Plus 31 plus 48. 1 times 1 equals 1. 9 times 9 equals... Oh yeah, 8 times 8 is 64, yeah. The point being the number of times itself. Well, yeah, but... How is that a sequence? I mean, 9, yeah, 3 times 3 is 9. Is that it? I mean, that is not a sequence, is the thing. Oh, logarithmic, man? Oh my god. I mean, okay, the exponential thing wasn't really exponents, so whatever. 10 minus 83, wait, no, 1, 0 minus 8, 3 minus 32, 5 minus 128. Okay, so I need the number that goes with the 128. 1 and 0 pair, 8 and 3 pair, 32 and 5 pair. Oh, I do not know how to do logarithmic functions anymore. That was fucking it's fucking calculus. Or pre-calculus, but... Oh, no. This game is clearly for nerds. If I played this when I was in the, calculus classes, maybe I would have remembered how to do this. But I did not care enough about math to remember how to do this. Oh, fucking logarithms. I don't even remember what logarithmic functions are. I'm gonna look it up. Also, I'm gonna look up square root of 32. Yeah, there's no square root for 32, so I don't even know why 32 was in there. There's nothing that multiply, no two numbers that multiply to make 32. Okay, so how many... Okay. Having only 2 numbers for logarithmic functions also strange. Okay, so if it's like... Okay, yeah, so... Okay, here. How many times... Okay, so basically it would be... Oh, no, okay, makes sense now. How many times do I have to multiply ones together? Or... How many times do I have to multiply 2 together to get 1? Be 0 times? Doesn't make tons of sense. But how many times would I have to multiply 3? Or yeah, so... Yeah, so I have to multiply 2 3 times to get 8. 2, yeah. And then... If I multiply 2 5 times... 2, 4, 8, 16, 32... 64... 28, so it would be 6. No, 7. Yeah, 7. That's been so long since I've done this. Failure? Shit. What? Where did I mess up? Wait, no, okay. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 120? It would be 7. Am I wrong? Wait, if I get it wrong here, what happens? Okay, so I might have had it right, but somewhere else gotten something wrong. Because yeah, it doesn't... Okay. The decryption is hard here. Okay, this one I'm sure about is 22. This one... Oh, I know what it is. You're subtracting by 3, then you're subtracting by 2, then you're subtracting by 1, then you're subtracting by 0, and then -1, and then subtracting by -2, which is essentially +2, so it's 18. I did get it right the first time, but didn't get the logic behind it. That makes sense. Multiplicative, yeah, 64. Divisive is 2. Exponential. This is the one that doesn't make sense. Because 32, like 1 times 1 is 1, but there's nothing that, there's nothing that you can square to make 32. There's no square root of 32. Okay. 1 squared is 32. Well, there's nothing there. Square root of that is 9. That's 8. Okay, 1, 3, 6, or 9. I don't even know what this is asking. I'm gonna look it up. I don't know. matrix. I want to know the logic behind it. Like I could, you know, resort to guessing here. But I don't want to do that. Okay, well, this person gave the answer. But I want to know how to do this. Exponential function goes by n plus 1 to the n minus 1 equals x. So 1 to the 6th is 1. 2 to the 5th is 32. What the fuck? How did people... What? For some reason it's not opening right in the browser. Okay, so... the simple pattern take a few minutes to pick out after seeing that 25 is square. 64 is a cube. Okay, that is interesting. Yeah, so it's 1 to the 6th is 1, and then 2 to the 5th is 32, or 2 to 5 is 2 to the power of 5 is 32. 3 to the power of, wait, no, what? 3 to the power of 4? 3 times 3 is 9, and then... it's not right, okay. Right, so 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81. And then, 4 to the, third. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64, yeah. And 5 squared. Oh my god, that is complicated as hell. 5 squared, and then 6 to the power of 1. Dang. And then log is 7. My goodness, that is insanely hard. Much older man. As she walks further into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. I knew he was suspicious. Somebody murdering a lot, so. Log off. Okay, that encryption thing was quite challenging. I haven't done math in so long. I really should exercise my math muscles at some point again.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
What did they do to him?
The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now? Well, he was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was a... We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while. What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch.
You don't have to betray Sunrise, so you could. Sure. Maybe I should leave it up to Jolie.
Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes if you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then?
I'm actually gonna go to bed.
No problem.
I had a good time though. We'll come back to this next time. Think more about whether to betray Sunray's secret, keep it confidential, how we want to go about things. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Have a nice night, nice day, whatever time zone you're in. And yeah, peace.